Welcome back, friends, to Witchy Ways for Modern Days. I'm your host, Brittany, and as always, I am very happy that you're here, whether you are listening to this with a cup of tea or coffee in hand, a candle flickering, or you have me on while you're driving home or getting ready for bed. Wherever you are, I'd like you to take a breath with me. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Let the day sink just a little. Let yourself settle into this space, because today we are going to talk about something that is deeply personal and energetically vast: your unique frequency, or as I like to refer to it as your energy signature. We talk about energy all the time in the spiritual and witchy world. Energy cleansing, energy work, vibrations, manifestation. But we don't often stop to ask, what actually is the energy that I'm carrying? What makes it mine? Because yes, energy, it moves, it flows, it transforms, but it also imprints. Energy has flavor, it has tone, resonance, just like your voice does or your handwriting. And once you start to notice that energetic fingerprint, your signature, you start to understand yourself in a whole new way. Not just how you move through the world, but how the world will move through you. And so I want to start there. You, right now, as you are, sitting or standing or driving, you are emitting a frequency. That's not poetic language, that is literal. Every cell in your body is vibrating. Every thought, every emotion, every memory that pops up hums at a certain wavelength. And when all of that combines, your biology, spirit, your emotions, and your experience, it becomes a song that only you yourself can sing. You've probably felt something like this before, even if you didn't have the words for it. When you walked into a room and you instantly felt someone's presence, even before they spoke or before you even saw them. That is your energy body picking up on their frequency. Or when you think about someone and suddenly they text you out of nowhere. That is resonance. Your frequencies brushed up against each other through the energy field somehow. And in that way, we are all constantly in this weird sort of energy dance, exchanging, reflecting, blending, repelling energy, and harmonizing with it. And still, at the core of all of that movement, there is something always stable. It's a center note that is your energy. And I like to think of this center note as your home frequency base. Your home frequency is that baseline hum of your being, the part that stays consistent no matter what season of life that you're in. It's the sense of, well, this feels like me, when you're doing something that lights your energy pathways up, or when you're around people who get you. It's the base you return to after chaos, after hardship, burnout, after heartbreak. It's your natural rhythm. And here's the thing, your frequency is not about your mood. This is a very, very common misconception. It's not just about being high vibrations or low vibrations, even though we do toss those words around often, and they are true to some extent. But you can still be grieving, you can be tired, you can be messy, and still be aligned with your authentic frequency. The universe does not need you to be relentlessly positive to stay in line with your energy. It just needs you to be true to yourself. Your frequency is not about constant happiness. It is about coherence. It's when your body and heart and energy field are all in this constant, honest conversation with each other. What you feel, when you feel it, how you think, what you express are all in sync. And that's what creates harmony and returns you to home base, not perfection. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know what my energy signature feels like? What if I've been so caught up in other people's energy, or I'm confused by the noise in the world that I can't tell where my energy ends and anyone else's begins? That is a very real question. A lot of us feel that, especially those of us who are empathic or intuitive. We absorb everything. So it can kind of be like trying to hear your heartbeat in a crowded room. So I want to walk you through what it looks like to start tuning back into it. Think of your energy signature like a scent. Subtle but recognizable once you know what to recognize. When you're in your natural flow, your energy will feel effortless to you. You'll feel grounded, peaceful, clear, even if life around you is none of those things. And when you are off of your signature, you're going to feel cloudy, heavy, overstimulated, possibly numb. For me personally, I know when I am in alignment with my energy, when I feel settled, calm, and creative. There's a very quiet electricity. I don't feel like I'm forcing anything. But when I'm off, when I've taken on too much, or when I'm in too many people's energy, or when I'm doubting myself, I feel like static. The fuzzy, relentless noise that makes it really hard to hear your own intuition. Does that sound familiar at all to you? It's not about judgment, it's about awareness. Because once you feel the shift, you can start to actually regulate your own frequency. Once you can start to, in even small ways, notice when you feel your energy and when you don't, that's when you can start the slow tuning in, like tuning in with a radio dial. And this is where it gets witchy. We often think of frequency as something scientific or abstract, but energy signatures show up in magic as well. Every spell, every tool, and every ingredient has its own vibration. Roses hum with the frequency of love and compassion. Lavender resonates with calm and clarity. These are not just intentions, these are actual energetic frequencies that help contribute to the reason why they work for certain things in the first place. If you've ever wondered, well, why is lavender said to be for tranquility? Because its vibrations resonate at a tranquil frequency. Sounds crazy, I know. It's so true. When you combine your own energy with those elements intentionally, you're co-creating an energetic chord, and that's what amplifies things like manifestation. Not the rituals alone, but the harmony between you and the energy that you're trying to call in. It's not just about saying, I want this, or I want this to happen. It's about asking, does this frequency match with the truth and essence of my soul? When it does, that's when things click, and that's when you become magnetic. You've probably heard the phrase, like attracts like, but in energetic terms, it's a bit more accurate to say resonance attracts resonance. It's not about wanting or deserving something, it is about coherence. You don't attract what you think, truly. You attract what you are vibrating as. When you are in alignment with your authentic frequency, you're going to naturally draw in people, opportunities, experiences that hum at similar resonance. You're not going to have to chase anything. You don't have to perform. You just have to hold to your own tone. The most beautiful part, I think, of all of it, really, is that you can change frequencies. Not by pretending, but by healing something in yourself. So when you process emotions, when you release attachments, when you reclaim your energy, your frequency rises to meet your current truth, So healing is not just emotional, it is vibrational. Every time you say no to something that drains you, and you say yes to something that fills you, lights you up, you're tuning your field closer to its natural harmony. Now let's talk about the way your energy signature interacts with others. Have you ever met someone and you instantly felt at ease with them? Like you've known them forever, or your energy just sort of clicked into place? That is a frequency match. It's two souls whose vibrations harmonize naturally. And then there are people who, even if they're perfectly nice, they just don't feel right to you. There's no explanation, there's no logic, it's just an off feeling, an off-key feeling. It's not judgment, it's energetic awareness. Your body's going to feel it first. It's a subtle contraction or expansion. Your energy field knows when something harmonizes and when it clashes, way before your conscious mind knows anything. And in relationships, whether they're platonic, whether they are romantic, even professional, that awareness is gold. Because sometimes the reason something doesn't work isn't something emotional, it's not mental, it can be vibrational. It's two frequencies that can't sustain harmony without some sort of distortion. And it doesn't mean it's good or it's bad. And it doesn't mean one energy is better than the other. It's just two different wavelengths that don't mesh well. And when you learn to honor that, life becomes way simpler. You stop forcing connection and you start following resonance. This is also why it is so important to maintain and protect your frequency. Because your energy field is like a radio signal. And if you are not consciously tuning it, you can accidentally start broadcasting someone else's channel. And that's what happens when we absorb too much from other people. Your coworker's stress, the collective's anxiety, the emotional weather of the people that we love. We start vibrating at their frequency without realizing it. And then we feel off, and we can't explain why we feel off. Nothing's going wrong, everything's fine in my life. Yeah, your life might be fine, but the person that you spend 50% of your time with, their life is not fine, and now you are tuned into their radio broadcast. And now you're not going to feel well at all. So I want you to think of energy hygiene as tuning maintenance. You are the radio here. Cleansing, grounding, boundaries. All of these things can help clear the static so that your true signal can shine through again. You can use tools. Tools are very helpful for this. So smoke cleansing, sound bowls, salt baths, oils, cleansing meditation. Tools are great. The first thing that you need to do, though, is set the intention. Because when you declare, I release what isn't mine and I return to my natural frequency, the universe will listen. Your energy responds instantly to clarity. Now let's get personal for just a minute. Have you ever had a phase where you felt like you lost yourself? Maybe you bent too much to fit in. Maybe you dimmed yourself for someone else's comfort. Or maybe you just forgot what your energy felt like without the noise. I think most of us have, so don't feel bad. Most of us have done this. Those moments are not failures. Please don't think of them as such. They are actually invitations. They're very important invitations. Because the only way to actually know your signature properly is to remember it after you forget it. To feel the contrast, feel the dissonance, and then to return to it. Every time you come back home to yourself, your energy becomes more refined, more attuned, more you. Your energy is a song that evolves over your lifetime. It's the same melody that keeps accruing different meaning. There is a very simple exercise that I like to help reconnect you to your energy signature. You can do this right now if you're in a space to do so, or save this for later. Come back to it. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And very gently ask yourself, what does my energy feel like when it's pure, unfiltered, and authentically mine? Don't think about the answer. I want you to feel it. Maybe you feel warmth or cool, bright or soft, still, or you feel a pulsing. Maybe your energy comes to you in a flood of color, sound, or even sensation. Whatever arises, don't second guess what's in your mind. Whatever arises, trust it to start with. That is your frequency speaking to you. And if you can't feel it yet, that's okay too. Don't stress yourself out. Sometimes it takes time or layers of clearing before it becomes distinct again, enough for you to recognize it. Anytime you lose the channel, your energy channel hasn't gone anywhere. It's just waiting for you to tune back into it. And one of the most beautiful things about this whole concept is how your signature evolves over time. You are not meant to stay the same frequency forever. As you grow, heal, love, and learn, your energy refines itself. It becomes more nuanced, like a piece of music that gains depth with every instrument you add as the years go on. Your childhood frequency was likely very different. It was lighter, maybe extremely simple compared to how it is now. Your frequency after a heartbreak may have gained depth, texture, wisdom. Your energy after a spiritual awakening might feel much more expansive, electric, infinite. Change does not mean you have lost the essence. It means that your soul is expanding its range. And that's why you can reconnect with people years later and feel that their frequency has changed. It's not better or worse, it's just a different octave. And growth shifts the song, and you might not be singing similar songs anymore. When we talk about magic, whether it's manifestation, intention, or spell work, it's really all about energetic precision, matching your internal frequency to what you're calling in. If you want love, you vibrate in self-worth and openness. If you want abundance, you have to vibrate in gratitude and trust. You want peace? You vibrate in surrender and presence. It's not pretending to feel something, it's aligning with it. Becoming the frequency, not chasing it. Because energy doesn't respond to words, it responds to vibration. Your spell candles, your crystals, your spells, your rituals, these are amplifiers. They're very important amplifiers, but you are the transmitter. You speak, and the energy will listen. So what do we actually do with all this awareness, right? Cool. I know what my energy signature feels like. Now what? We live consciously. We notice subtle shifts. We take responsibility for what we broadcast into the world. Because your energy signature does not just affect you, it affects every space you enter. When you walk into a room grounded, kind, calm, you're shifting the field around you. You become an anchor for coherence in a world that's generally full of static. And that, my friends, is quiet, potent magic. It's the magic of being so aligned with your true frequency that everything around you begins to tune itself. Now, I want to end with this thought. You are a unique note in the symphony that is the cosmos. There has never been, and there never will be, another frequency exactly like yours. Every time you heal, every time you love, every time you show up authentically, your song gets stronger and louder. But the world doesn't need you necessarily to be louder. It just needs you to hum your truth. So tonight, when things are still, when the world is at its quietest, maybe place your hand over your heart and whisper to yourself, "This is my frequency. This is my truth." And feel that truth vibrate through you. Because that vibration, that gentle hum that is uniquely yours, is your magic. Thank you so much for joining me, friends, for another episode of Witchy Ways for Modern Days. If this one resonated with you, please take a moment to leave a review, whether that is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or more. I want you to take a moment to yourself tonight to tune in, however that translates, to notice how your energy feels when you are truly yourself. I want you to feel how your power lives within home base. If you want to hear more or go deeper into energy work, you can find bonus episodes and exclusive content over on our Patreon under the same name, Witchy Ways for Modern Days. And as always, thank you for being here, for listening, and for sharing your light with me and sharing a few minutes of your day with me. This week's bonus episode on the Patreon is all about the clairs. So if you've ever been curious about the possibility of having mediumship abilities, that might be an episode you want to tune in for. Until next time, keep your energies clear, your heart open, and your frequencies true to yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your week, friends. Blessed be.